one, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using your zodiac signs, then it's Leo, Virgo and Pisces for you guys. So let's see what is happening for you guys in the month of October. Let's get all the messages for you guys for the month of October. You know, what I was getting is like the the analogy of a net. And what happens with this net? The fisherman catches the fishes using the net. So the fisherman has to prepare all the basic items, and he has to have his boat, and he goes and catches the fish. So for you guys also, you have been preparing for something for months. Finally, it's in your net. Finally, it's coming into fruition. So this can be like an event that you had to attend and you have been planning for months. Finally, it's coming and you're doing amazing. Maybe this is some sort of trip that you have been planning for months. Finally, in the month of October, you are going to enjoy your trip, right? So your preparations are coming into fruition in the month of October. This can be a family trip that you have been planning with your cousins, with people that you love for a very long time. Finally, you will be able to meet your cousins. Maybe they are in some other places. Now everyone is together at one place, or for a one or a day two, you're enjoying with your family. So the preparations are coming into fruition. So let's see what the charms have to add now. October month. If you're planning to travel, that all will come into place and you will be enjoying your trip. Okay, so we have, oh wow, you have been committed to this thing for a very long time. This is one of your wishes that is coming true. Yes, definitely. This really feels like you've prayed for this thing. Maybe you wanted to meet all these people, or this can be some sort of goals of yours that you were trying so hard you were preparing for it, and finally it's in your hands. That's something. You have emotionally invested. You have prayed. You have invested. You have visualized for this thing. Finally, it's in your hands here. So again, this can be a home that you have been emotionally invested in, and maybe this was your home under construction, and you have been emotionally invested, and you have been visualizing how you want your home to be, and finally your wish is coming true. You're seeing all those preparations, all those, maybe you had to go to this place and tell all the workers to work like this, and now your imagination is coming into fruition. So all those preparation is coming into fruition. Now the key is in your hands, and that commitment that you had to this project is done, it's over, and now you can move on to the next thing. So yes, so your preparations are definitely coming into fruition. So what is that you have been preparing for? This can be with your studies, right? It can be with friendships, it can be a love connection, it can be, as I mentioned, a family trip, it can be a solo trip that you have been preparing, it can be anything, but finally it's coming into fruition and now you're enjoying it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here with this dragonfly. You have been waiting for this change. Maybe this is a shift or a change that you wanted to see in your life. That is also happening. We have the Om as well. So whenever you feel a little bit stressed in the months, please chant Om mantra. Or maybe this is like you have been very disciplined with your spiritual routine, and now you are starting to see how this spiritual routine has actually brought you great results. Yeah, that is also something is there. Okay, so let's see what else is for group number 1. For some of you, this can be with your thoughts as well. Maybe you have been preparing yourself to be more optimistic. So by praying, by chanting Om mantra, now you're at a place in the month of October where your self-talk is mostly positive. It's not that negative. You have worked yourself, you have worked on your thoughts. You have been preparing for that, like you have been working on your thoughts to get rid of those negative thoughts. Finally, now you're thinking in a positive way. You're seeing the best case scenario rather than the worst case scenario. So this can be that as well. Yeah. And now again, when we are working with our thoughts, if you are someone who thinks a lot, who is negative, and they are prepared, I see that you have been preparing to get rid of those negative thoughts and focus on most positive thoughts. So before, when you were preparing, it didn't feel like that you can have those positive thoughts automatically, right? you had to really work hard. So whenever you had this negative thought, you have to change it to a positive thought. It was literally, it was like a big task for you. But now it's like you can easily shift from that negativity to positivity. So that's why this preparation that you had been doing, like the affirmations that you have been chanting for a very long time, it's all coming into fruition. Now you can easily shift from that negative state of mind to positive. So that's the change. So yeah, your commitments are actually bringing results. So group number 1, let's see what is the main theme for you guys in the month of October here. So we have manifestation. Look, wow. Again, gossip with friends. Like again, if you have been planning some sort of trip with your friends, a solo, it's mostly like with people, with family. It's not solo trip, I feel like that. It's like you have been preparing. Maybe you had this a chat group in WhatsApp. Many people do that whenever someone is getting married. They just they add a new group that this in this group we will be talking about all the dresses, and we will be telling what we are wearing, how we will be planning. So that is what I'm getting here. You have been working as a community, right? Everyone is doing their best, everyone is showing up, like everyone is planning, preparing, and finally that thing is arriving in the month of October. Like again, it's a marriage. I'll just go with this analogy: a person who's getting married, and they have this community group chat. They chat every day, they make plans every day. Now it's time for that event, and everyone is enjoying, and every plan of yours is working. The preparations are amazing. It's all lining up, and you're feeling that sweet taste because you're enjoying that event. Yeah, that's what it is. For other people, as I mentioned, it can be with your thoughts. Maybe you had a community of people where you were talking about it, how to work on your negative thoughts, and everyone were doing their best, chatting with friends, and finally everyone is getting that benefit. Not only you in your community, if this is community. For other people, this can be you working with your thoughts. You maybe you might have a folder like of the videos. Whenever you feel little trouble, you go to that video and you watch it again and again to to pre-program your subconscious mind to to work with your thoughts, and it's all paying off. So this is your manifestations coming. I did mention, right, something that you have been preparing for is coming into fruition. And if you look at bees, they really work hard, and they work hard, and finally they are getting that result, right, the sweet honey. So yeah, for some of you, this can be your community as well. If you are on a social media platform, finally you're seeing the results of the work that you have been doing for the months. Finally, this is gaining momentum. You're seeing the results. Yeah, okay. It can be anything. Just take what's yours, okay? I was just saying all the all the things that I was getting. So let's see what else here. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of bees as well. Maybe bees are your yeah, it's a sign from universe that everything is aligning, the manifestations are near, and you will be seeing that in the month of October one by one. If it's like more than one manifestation, it's coming. But really your thought pattern have shifted a lot. It's much better than before. Okay, so let's see what else is for group number 1. What you can expect in the month of October, group number 1. Who are you becoming? Yes, look, we have the alchemist of pain in the reverse here. Yes. Look again, that's what it is. You are able to let go of the pain, the suffering that you don't need. Again, before, sometimes our thoughts can lead up to so much of suffering. Sometimes we imagine in a way yeah, we imagine in a way, which we visualize in a way that gives us a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. That is not even true. And here in the month of October, you're able to let it go. You're able to, like again, she is actually she's like throwing away the water. It's like the pain, the sufferings that we don't need, sometimes we carry, and you're releasing it here. You're not taking upon it, you're not feeding it, you're releasing it. Oh, I have this negative thought, and I'm not going to focus on this and make it worse. Like again, if it is a memory from a past, we can take upon that memory, and we can feel that memory, and we can create a lot of pain, right? Instead of, what you're doing is like, yes, this is a memory that I got, but I was so strong, I told, I I got went to that pain, but now I no longer need that pain, so I'm releasing that pain. So I really feel like you're mastering something like that, where you are not just taking upon, you're not taking your emotions. Like sometimes our emotions control us, not anymore. You're taking control of that emotions, you're becoming aware and you're releasing it. And that's such a beautiful thing. So I see that this month you are going to have a very positive outlook because of the work you have been doing for the past few months. I see that. And this pain that used to bother you is not going to bother you anymore, because you have worked through it, right? And whenever this pain comes, whenever this memory comes, you are very aware, yeah, it's because of my past, and I'm aware and I can release it. And that's a very healthy way of doing things, yeah. So maybe you have been going for therapy and all for the past few months, and that's all showing results now. Maybe before it didn't find it showing results. Okay, so let's see what your energy is in the month of October. For group number 1, overall energy. Wow, like intuition here. Yes, look again, you are not, look, love also is there. That's the energy here. You're embodying love. You're not sometimes we think about our pain body a lot. We resonate with our pain body a lot. We resonate with our suffering a lot, that we get stuck in that fear. Here I see you not doing that anymore. You're understanding, this is my pain body, yeah, this is something I have gone through in the past, and that's what is making me feel like it again and again. But before, I thought that I didn't have control over it. I have to feel that thing, and I have to feel worse, right? And I make all those negative scenarios that don't do any good to me, and I feel sometimes I'm not in control of life, and everything is blah blah blah. Sometimes a lot of things, a lot of thoughts that we don't even need, and we think and think and think. And I feel like here with this intuition coming, your energy is like you are actually, now again, if you look at this image, we have this internal talk and the external talk is aligning here. So your internal talk, the way you have been talking to yourself, you have been preparing, right? You have been working on it, you have been focusing on those positive thoughts. Now you're going to see that positive things happening in your reality, guys. And as this happens, you're trusting universe more and more and more. You're trusting yourself more and more and more. So what I see is like you will be trusting more of your intuition rather than fear. You're able to distinguish between your intuition and fear, and you're like, yeah, this feels like a little bit heavy, and I'm just focusing on that memory. I know this is not my intuition talking to me, and I need to let it go. And our intuition, it's like a very subtle voice, and it sometimes lingers as well. When it's intuition, it lingers. It's all the time we think about it in a not a negative way. It's like, I need to do that, I need to go there, I need to do this. It just comes up again and again. It's a very good voice. Even though we might have to get out of a comfort zone or anything, it's not something that causes a fear or anxiety. It's something very subtle, and you're able to distinguish between your fear and that subtle voice. I see that. And you're taking care, you're listening to intuition, and you're following your intuition, and that is also making this month for you guys the best month of the year. Maybe this is your best month, maybe these months have been tough for you guys, and this will be your best month of the year, I feel like, group number 1. So let's see. But yes, you are doing the work. That's fine. You have been working for the past few months on this one. Your mental health is going to be so awesome. I'm seeing a positive outlook. Let's see if in the tarot cards, if the sun comes out, then that will be a huge confirmation that there is happiness. But yeah, even if it doesn't come out, I feel like there is a lot of happiness that you will be feeling internally this month. Okay, so we have, yeah, like again, this is like feels like a new life. So again, you have been working behind the scenes with the seeds, the roots, right? You have been doing the work. Now it's growing. As I mentioned, the preparations that you have been doing, it's coming into fruition with the seed here. And it feels like a new beginning, because now only you're seeing the results. So again, you might have planted the seed for a very long time. It didn't grow, but now you're seeing the growth of it. So that's what it is with your mindset. You didn't see the results, but in the month of October, you're going to see the results here. So let's see what is the message for you guys from your angels for the month of October. Group number 1. Yeah, okay. We have renewed connections. Again, didn't I mention like you have been all talking together and making plans and reunion, reconciliation, intimacy and forgiveness? Yes, look at that. So there has been a little bit of talk, chat group, everyone is coming together. If there has been issues, misunderstandings, that misunderstandings are resolving. So the work that you have been doing, right, and for the past few months preparation, it's coming into fruition. So maybe this is a relationship you have been working on. Finally, in the month of October, you are seeing that relationship healing, things moving forward. So yeah, again, this can be with community, as I mentioned, the work you have been doing, finally it's growing. Finally things are coming into fruition. That's also that confirmation. Okay, so let's see the tarot cards for you guys, what the tarot cards have to tell you, what's happening for you guys in the month of October. Group number, the changes that you have been working towards for the past few months is the changes you will see in the month of October. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to add for you guys. Group number 1 for the month of October. Okay, that's on the floor. I'll take it for you guys. Okay, so I'll just take it. Okay, so we have the 8 of Fire. Yes, we were talking about travel, things moving forward, things coming into fruition, right? So yeah, finally, maybe this is a plan that you were making with your family, friends. Finally, that is coming into fruition. I'm sorry, I didn't put the mic, so okay. So with this 8 of Fire, so travel, trips, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have the 8 of Fire, things moving forward, things feeling good. Yeah, and with this 8 of Fire as well, you know, you are going to let go of that negative thoughts very quickly when it pops up, and you're going to take action on something that feels right. You're going to listen to your intuition as well this month. Then we have balance, of course, because we have Page of Air. So again, maybe this is something that you have been talking with your friends on online, or a community that you've been building. Finally, things are moving forward, things are gaining momentum, and you're seeing the results. Even if it's a trip that you have been planning, it's coming into fruition, things will feel good. Yeah, again, the balance, you know, the Temperance card, things will feel good, you are protected, you are safe. If you have been talking to someone for the past few months, you have been preparing to see them, finally you will be seeing them, you will be meeting them. Again, this can be like maybe you have been taking an online course. Finally, the course that you have been taking, now you are seeing the results of it. Maybe you have been studying something, now you are like, I understand what I should do with this thing. Like, the results are showing up. Yeah. So, for example, a person who is taking like maths class, before they struggled, now all those preparation helped them to gain good marks. That's what it is. So this month will be balanced, where you will be listening to your intuition more. Then I think, right, you will be trusting divine a lot. You will be trusting universe a lot. I see that. Archangel Michael is also with you. Archangel Radical, if you believe in him, if you call upon him, he is also with you. So universe, you're going to see the true love of universe as well, the dedication that you show to yourself, right? When we are committing to ourselves, when we are devoting to ourselves, when we are connected to our soul, we are connected to universe, and once we start doing that, we see the true love of universe. And this month you might be going through an experience where you will see that true love of the universe as well. Okay, so let's see what else. Here for group number 1, we have this archetype here, hero, heroine, light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment, shadow attribute, escapism, and a false sense of heroism. Yes, again, it feels like with this personal empowerment, you have been working on that. You know, again, rather than saving other people, now you're saving yourself. Maybe before, you were trying to help other people, not taking care of yourself. Now I see that you're helping yourself this month. You're taking care of yourself. Your thoughts that doesn't give you that empowerment, you're letting it go. So again, maybe before you used to use that escapism, you know, escaping from your own thoughts, Sometimes it's too much, right? Escapism, like the things that we have to feel, we don't feel, we suppress. Not anymore. Not anymore. You, whatever that pain is, you feel it and you release it. You're not going to suppress it. So that leads to personal development. And I feel like you have been working on that, and I see that you're moving forward. So your mental health is going to be very good. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see the final message for you guys for group number 1 for the month of October. Okay, this is the card that I'm getting. So final message here. We have radiant abundance. Oh, again, look at the tigers. We have the tiger, and tiger, tiger, when they go for hunting, they don't take action very fast, right? They're not impulsive. They just take 2 steps back, they analyze the environment, and they know when is the right time to make the move and get the things that they want. And you are also in this energy. Before you used to focus on those negative things. Oh, this is happening, so I have to do this, I cannot rest, I have to just prepare. Now you're like, okay, this is at this time, this is not working. Maybe I need to take 2 steps back and rest and relax, and then I need to make a jump. So I really feel like that is going to give you a lot of progress. By taking a step back, that's when you see the progress. And I see that that's what you have been doing, right? This preparation, you have been working on your thoughts, taking a step back. Yeah, I really feel like that is what is working for you guys at that time. You're seeing that when you're relaxed, when you're not thinking too much, you're actually connected with your intuition. And when you're connected with your intuition, you are doing what is best for you rather than trying too many things impulsively. You're doing what's best for you, right? Even though sometimes listening to intuition might not give you that kind of sudden result, but you will learn so much from it, and it will be like a path for you to get that success. I really see that. So sometimes it's important to take care of ourselves, not always working. So here I see you taking a step back, working on your mental health. I really feel like you have already been doing that, taking a step back, focusing on your mental health. Now you're seeing the results. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Number 2, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using your zodiac signs, then it's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So let's see what is the message for you, what you can expect in the month of October. Yeah, October. So maybe for some of you, maybe you will be dressing like someone who has a lot of mascara and they're crying. When a person, if they have a lot of eyeliner and they cry, it's all black. Maybe you're dressing up like this or something like that. Is that so, something like that I'm shown here? So again, it can be crying as well, releasing something that doesn't serve you, letting go of something that doesn't serve you. I can see that. Maybe for some of you, you will be decluttering your place, or maybe you have already started decluttering your place, letting go of the things that doesn't serve you anymore, letting go of the dress. For some of you, I really feel like you might be making a change in your wardrobe as well. Maybe there are a lot of dresses that you don't even wear. Finally, you are like, I'm going to get rid of this. And maybe you will only keep the pieces that actually suits you. For some of you, I'm even feeling like you have been feeling like you have to prepare a closet where what it is called, like the capsule pieces, so we can wear how many outfits we want. So something that that makes us feel good. For some of you, I feel like you might be doing some sort of consultation as well with a stylist, and also to see what pieces is good, or maybe you will be watching YouTube videos to find your style or something like that is there. Definitely you are focusing on that, letting go of the pieces, the dresses or whatever. If it's not your style, you're letting go of it, and finally you are working on your style with your color. Maybe you're using color theory, I don't know, something like that is there. So you're focusing on your style, how you want to show yourself, how you want to express yourself. That is also there. For some of you, I feel like you will be, it's Halloween. Maybe you will be focusing on on what kind of person you want to become, because in Halloween they wear something like that. No, I don't celebrate that, so I don't know. So that is also something I'm getting. Maybe you are someone who will be invited to a party, you will be wearing something that is um, very different, and people will like it, something like that. Okay, so anyways, let's see, let's move on for group number 2. Okay, yeah, definitely there is a release here. Yeah, okay, we have this tree. So, family and release, releasing some sort of values that your family had, and now you don't align with it, so you're releasing it strongly, and you're listening to something that your heart is calling you to listen to, right? Yeah, it feels like you're focusing more on who you are as a person. So, again, it can be with your style. There is a major change in the way you are going to show yourself to people. So maybe some sort of tradition, some sort of family values were stopping you from expressing the true you. I see that in the month of October you are going to show yourself as your authentic self. So again, that's why the style is also changing. You're expressing yourself, you're doing something that makes you feel you, that makes you feel like, yeah, this is my style. That was something I took from my sister. Yeah, that is something I took from my brother. It was not mine. So finally, yeah, finally this aligns with me. I'm just going to, yeah, I'm talking about style, but it's more than that. Maybe some sort of personal values that you were given as a child, and you're like, these values are not staying with me at this time. This is not true to who I am, and I need to let go of it. So that is also something I'm getting here. The values, certain values that we get from our family. If your family has been too religious or something like that, certain values can actually make us feel guilty for the small things, small pleasures that we have in our life. I feel like you're working through it and letting go of that limited beliefs or that values that is not serving you. So yeah, you're going to be very strong with it. Okay, but at the same time, your connection with divine is increasing, it's not decreasing at all. I don't see that. Sometimes when we talk about moral values or ethics or something like that, it's like, as you drop these things, it is actually taking you closer to divine. It is actually making you feel more aligned with universe. That's what is happening, because you're connected with your own soul. The more we connect with our authentic self, that's when we align to divine. The more we are focused on these values, this is the rule that we have to follow, we lose our own essence here. So it feels like you are finding your own essence, you're finding your own style, you're finding who you really are, what you like. I really feel like for some of you, the way we are sometimes raised, we don't even know who we really are, what we like, what is the favorite color. Maybe sometimes we have made our mom's favorite color our color. Who knows? Sometimes, because maybe if we are raised in a family where we are not allowed to express our emotions, this can happen. It can happen. So we are just wanting to please everyone, right? And when we want to please everyone, we do what everyone else like. We are not doing what we like. We are doing what everyone else like. And I know that myself, because I have been like that. So it's very difficult when we are voicing our opinion. When I whenever I used to voice my opinion, I used to look for validation. Is it right? Is it wrong? And sometimes, before and all, I didn't even have an opinion. I just used to say yes to everyone, what everyone is saying. Even if it's like a movie, if everyone likes, I like. If everyone is saying bad about it, I'm going to say bad about it. But now it's not like that. I have my opinion. If I don't like a movie, I'm going to be straight to the point. Like, I don't like it. I'm not going to, please anyone because they like it, so I have to like it. Nothing like that. So that is what I'm seeing here. Once we are aligning to ourselves, we are not going to, please anyone, because we can please in many ways, guys. Small things to big things. I have done that, so I know it very clearly. We feel like that we have to say yes all the time, even though we don't have to say. When we don't like something, we will say yes because they will be happy, because we are thinking about everyone's feelings, isn't it? If I do this, maybe they will not like it, so I'm going to do this, right? That will make them happy. Every time we are working, I used to think about what others think about me. So I used to, be in a way where everyone will like me. So that's why we get that good girl or good boy, because we want to be good. And sometimes even if we do that much, we will never get that also. That's the most funny part. Yeah. Isn't it? Sometimes we cannot please people. If they don't like us, I have tried, to please someone in my life like that, and I was doing something what they like, because I'm an introvert. I don't talk too much, and for to please them, I used to talk a lot, and it was so draining. When it's not in your personality, when talking, every time we have to see what they like, and we are just present there, and we're talking to them. And then at the end, the person told that you were not even talking that much. And for me, it was like I was talking so much. So yeah, that was like that hit me very badly, because it made me bad, because I was trying so much, and I was at that time I thought, like, why am I even trying? Because it's not going to work, right? And I'm losing myself in that. I'm actually, every day we are waking up, we're thinking too much. We're thinking too much, like I have to act like this, I have to be like this, I have to talk like this, I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that, because it will not make them happy. It's too much. It's not, yeah, this is like with our family members. It can be with our family members, it can be with our extended family members, whoever it is. And what happens is we lose ourselves, we lose our confidence in that, because we are just in that low self-esteem. And breaking free from, I see you breaking free from that. That's what it is. Congratulations. And it's such an empowering thing to do. And again, so sometimes, many times what happens when we are getting out of this kind of values and all, so the people who doesn't want us to grow and thrive, they will say that God will not like it, God will punish you. They use that God thing to make us feel like fear, right? So we will not do something that is against it, even though we know that it's not right, and we have to keep doing it. So maybe there will be there is this caution that I feel like your spirit team is telling you. Maybe someone will try to hold you back, because they will tell you that God will punish you or something like that. Don't hold back. Take your personal power here. This is the time of rising. God is like, again, you are, as I mentioned, as you're letting go of these thinking patterns, as you're coming out of this low self-esteem, and as you're claiming your power, as you're finding yourself, you will be feeling more connected to God instant that you have not never feel that connected. Really, for me also, I feel like all my life I was not so connected to divine. But as I was in this personal journey to know myself, because I think after 30 years only as this spiritual journey happened to me, I started to know myself, who I am, what I like, what are my favorite colors, right? What kind of dresses I like to wear. It's all discovery. It's like who I am as a person. Maybe many of you might have not gone through that much, but for me it was like that only, because I was listening to my parents, being that good girl, doing what they want me to do. If when I was in college, I did something what they told me to do. So it was like not because it was not because they were trying to put me in that place, right? They were not trying to make me do things, but I was like that. I was just telling. If they asked me like, what do you want to study, I was like, I don't know, tell me, I'll do that. Like that, I became like that. As I'm in the spiritual journey, I look back and I see like why that happened, right? Because of that low self-esteem, right? Because we don't know who we are, and we are like, we should please them, and what they say is best, so let's do them. So because we are not trusting in ourselves, because we feel like that we're not good enough, so we never trust ourselves. So what others are telling us, maybe that's good for us, so we do it, right? So that's how we are not that's how we are disconnected with our own authentic self. We are not connected to our soul at all. And I see that you have been in this journey, not like this, but maybe somehow, somewhere you lost yourself, you were not aligned, you were focusing too much on those traditions and all. Now you are like, no, I don't want to follow these things. And again, there will be people who might come and tell you about, like, be cautious. God will punish you, like something like that. Sometimes people use God as this kind to control other people, manipulate other people. I've seen that. For me, whenever I talk about God, I cannot do that, right? And, sometimes people, I really feel like sometimes people use God to manipulate other people, and that's such a I just feel like please don't do that. It's so bad. Anyways, so again, you have to be cautious. If someone around you is like that, be cautious. Don't let them use a god as a way to stop you from embodying yourself. So take your crown and wear it. And I know that I've said a lot today in this about my journey, because whenever I'm getting that message, if it relates to me, I have to say it. I just have to say that message. I'm sorry if it was it was too much. I'm sorry for that. Anyways, so let's see what else. What else for you guys? Okay, so oh my god, that's a lot on the floor and I'm not feeling it. So let's see overall theme for you guys. Sorry. Yeah, overall theme for my lovely group number 2. Wow. Look, we have the comfort and intuition. Look again. Again, this is the time to align with yourself. What gives you that comfort? What gives you that happiness? What feels right to you? This is the time to follow that. Yeah, again, this might be like, this kind of dress makes me feel comfortable. And I don't want that kind. It doesn't make me feel me. I want to wear something that makes me comfortable and that makes me feel me. Because maybe wearing this dress makes me comfortable, but not in other people's eye, they will feel like it's not comfortable. But for me, it's comfortable and I'm wearing it. I'm not doing anyone any harm. I'm just aligned to myself, and I'm showing myself in a way that makes me happy, that makes me comfortable, right? So yeah, that's the energy. Maybe you had people, in your home. There are people, sometimes they control their diet. If mothers are someone who takes care of their health, like maybe they're too much into their health and they eat little less only, and they provide their daughter with that much less food, and maybe now you're feeling like your body needs more food, so you're going to have that as well. It really feels like you're not going to stick to that small portion of food, rather you're going to eat something that fulfills you. It's you accepting yourself, and the more you accept yourself, the more you will be feeling that connection to God, to universe. I really feel like that. The less you are getting out of this family values, like maybe your mom told you that much only we should eat, it's only healthy. Now maybe you're getting out of that and eating something that makes you happy, and you're seeing that you have more energy, you're feeling more good, right? You're feeling more good in your body, you're expressing yourself. So, and it feels like you have that energy to do the things that you didn't have before, because you were eating less, something like that. There was someone controlling you, they cannot control you anymore. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what else for group number 2. So you're working on your, wow, look, now you will be feeling so connected to divine. You will be feeling so connected to yourself. You're going to learn so much about yourself in the month of October that you didn't learn for so many years, because someone was there telling you, do this, do that, that's best for you. I know what's best for you. You don't know what's best for you. Now you're like, no, I know what's best for me, and I'm going to trust my intuition that gives me that comfort, and I'm going to listen to it, because this thing, it doesn't suit with me. I don't like it. I don't like wearing the dresses you are telling me to wear. I want to wear this. Like that's just an example that I'm giving you. So yes, and that's making you so connected to the universe. So yeah, I feel like universe is kind of like Lord Krishna. Universe is kind of motivating you to be you, to share your opinions, to do what makes you feel you, right? To find yourself more and more and more. That's what it is. And Lord Krishna, if you know the story, when his mother tell him to open the mouth, and she saw the whole universe in the mouth. That's what I felt like. The whole universe is with you. There is this power with you right now. You're not alone, even though as you're breaking free from all these things, as you're getting to know yourself, you might feel alone, but you're not alone. Whole universe is with you. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else here. Group number 2. What's happening for you guys in the month of, yeah. Look again. Oh, look, we have the caution, frustration. You're going to frustrate a lot of people as well. Yeah, because you're not going to do what they want you to do. You're going to do what feels right to you. So a lot of people will be frustrated. Be very cautious of those people who are getting frustrated. As I mentioned, there will be people who will use God as a way to stop you, and they will be like, reflect on this thing. Do this. Are you doing good? Like maybe God will punish you. Yeah, I'm getting that analogy here too much. Like someone is controlling you based on their values, and they're telling you that you will be punished, that this is sin, when it's not. When it's not. Because now you're listening to yourself and doing something that feels right to you. Maybe you're setting boundaries with this person, so they will not like that. Yeah, because you are, yeah, now only you're allowing yourself to be you, and so there will be people who will not like it, who will try to cross those boundaries. Yeah, be very cautious of these people in the month of October. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And whenever you're seeing those people, reflect on these things, these people's why they are acting like that. Oh, maybe this, because if I set this boundary, yeah, because I set this boundary, they're not getting this advantage. So that's why they're like that. So the people who will cross your boundaries in the month of October are the ones who is gaining from you. When you don't keep that boundary, they're gaining something. That's why they're upset. So be very cautious of these people. And yeah, sometimes you will be a little bit frustrated as well, I feel like, because when we are setting boundaries, many times people will guilt trip us when we set boundaries. I know in myself, they will try again and again and again to cross those boundaries, but you will have to be very courageous and to not give in, right? So keep that strong boundaries here in this month. You're finding yourself. Yeah. So don't get frustrated when, yeah, when people are telling you that it's not right and all. No. Be connected to your own heart. Whenever it's bothering you, reflect on it. Why this is bothering me? Because that's how you were conditioned to think. That's why. So take your power back. Okay. So let's see what else here. Yeah, this is the time of growth. This is the time where you are being you. What feels right to you, growing in your own direction. Again, this is hops is something that's grow through the buildings and all, right? Again, now you are going a way where you want to go. In a way that you want to grow, you're growing. Not in a way other people want to grow. So again, we have some sort of astrological things happening, a 16-year, something like that with Pluto, right? Again, maybe for some of you, finally you're ending that 16-year thing and now you're getting out of it. That's why you're aligning with your own heart and growing in a way, you're going in a way, in a direction that suits you. Because before you were directed, go this way, grow this way. And now you're like, I don't want to grow that way. I want to grow this way. I'm going this direction. I'm not going that direction. And that's exactly what I see for you guys here. Oh, so let's see what else here. Group number 2. What the angels, oh wow, focus on your health. Look, again, she's smiling. She's doing something that's best for her health. Yeah, maybe she loves running, so she's running. Maybe running is something that gives peace to you. But there might be people who will be telling you, don't run. Just running will not give you that kind of strength. Maybe do this, do that. And you're like, no, I want to run. That makes me happy. So I want to focus on my health, my well-being, my way. That suits best to me, not what suits to others. Because everyone has a different body. We have to realize everyone has a different body. Some food will be good for some, but other foods might not be good, right? Everyone, like a person who has a nut allergy, nuts are not good for them. But if a person doesn't have a nut allergy, peanuts might be good for them, right? So again, what's best for you? You're doing that. And we have the number 4. So I feel like you're gaining that inner stability, being proud of yourself, doing something that makes you happy, maybe an activity that makes you happy, right? Yeah, something like that. You're focusing on yourself, and that's amazing. And that's giving a lot of peace this month. And setting boundaries can give a lot of peace, right? And I see you doing that as well. Okay, so let's see the tarot cards. Let's see what the tarot cards have to add. Group number 3. We have Ace of Earth. Oh, you're feeling very grounded this month. That's for sure. Doing something that you love. making money by doing something that you love. So maybe this can be that also. Some of you were told that this job is not good for you. This is not something this is not the way to make money. Many times maybe your parents didn't want you to do this job, but now you're doing something that feels authentic to you, right? That's what it is. So you will be feeling grounded. For some of you, this is a new job that you're taking that really, really aligns with you, right? And through that, you will be making money. Yes, and that's like a comfort thing to you. This job, the way you make money is something that is very, 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 like it connects you more to yourself, like that. Okay, so let's see what else here. We have Magician. Wow, you're coming in your power. There's no doubt. And whatever you want, whatever resources that you want this month, it will be given to you guys. Yes. Now only I see that. This is your new beginning, because we have Ace of Worth and the Magician, the number 111. Maybe you're seeing 111. Again, this is you understanding more about yourself, taking your power back, doing something that aligns with you. And yes, you're creating that kind of life, right? You're listening to your own intuition. You're trusting yourself. You're setting boundaries. So this is the month for some of you. If you wanted to do a specific type of job, you will be doing that. The door will be open. This can be you manifesting something, some sort of resources. You're getting that. If you're manifesting money, that's coming. So you can do something that aligns with your heart. Yes, this is like a new door is opening in your life, where you are living a life that makes you feel good. Yes. So let's see. Again, the Magician creates its own life, right? They create the reality that they want. Before, you were listening to other people, doing what's best for them. Like sometimes we take upon the dreams of our parents and make it ours when it's not ours. Here you're breaking free from that cycle and doing something that aligns with you, your soul. You're working on your self-esteem. I see that low self-esteem. You're breaking free from that. Yeah, you're gaining your confidence. So let's see the archetype. Oh wow, we have the archetype Goddess. Connect with maybe for some of you, you're working with a goddess energy as well. That goddess energy is actually protecting you. And I'm getting the energy of Kali Ma as well very strongly here with this goddess. Kali Ma, she is like destroys things. So we can have a rebirth and find ourselves. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. You're getting out of that old version of you that you thought you were, but you were not. And now this rebirth is happening where you're understanding the real you is coming out here. So we have Goddess light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The shadow attribute is exploitation of the female nature and form. Yes, sometimes we are not so connected to our own body, our own wisdom. We don't trust our intuition. We just trust other people, right? And it can create a lot of problems, right? And now I see that you are getting out of that old you and doing something that really, really aligns with your heart here. So let's see the final message for my lovely group number 2. Okay, you have 2 cards. So we have the soul wealth. Yeah, well, again, the soul wealth. You're connecting you with your soul, with who you are, and that's being connected with your soul is abundance, isn't it? Though when we know ourselves, we feel good. And again, with this prosperous prayer, it really feels like you connecting to yourself, your soul, your feminine energy, who you are, what you want, coming out of that traditions, values that doesn't serve you, that doesn't make you happy. Yeah, from that limitations, you're coming out of that limitations and becoming a being that can have anything that aligns with them, right? So that's what I'm getting here. And if you look at it, look at this image. The third eye, if you look at the forehead, there is this design, and here also there is this third eye chakra is opening up. You're seeing the truth of who you are. You're connecting with yourself, and in that process, you will be seeing the truth of other people as well. So setting those boundaries are very, very important this month. So it feels like you're coming into union with yourself. That's what I feel like this month. Well, that's what is happening. That is the huge transformation happening. So that's all I have for you guys. Group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So group number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to. Or if you have chosen using your zodiac sign, then it's Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. So let's see what is the message, what is happening for you in the month of October. Let's see what is happening. For some of you, you are feeling like it's already October. This year went by very fast. Maybe you're thinking like that. It's already October, right? 2 more months and this year is finished. Wow, so fast. So maybe you have been thinking about that, like how fast this year went by. For some of you, I feel like that. This is a month where you're in tune with your heart space. You're not forcing anything. You're not controlling anything. You're in the flow. If something doesn't goes your way, you're okay with it. And you're just focusing on solutions rather than the problems. So once we start giving our attention to solutions, we see solutions. When we give attention to problems, we see more of that, right? So I see this, you are focusing more on your heart. You are listening to your heart more. This month feels like you're in tune with your heart. You're in tune with your soul. You're in tune with the higher realms. You're connected. You're in divine alignment, I feel like. And hence, there is flow. This month is you are in flow and things will happen in a way that will fulfill you, make you happy. I feel like this is a month where you will feel that calmness, that peace. You will be happy. Yeah. You're not forcing anything, not controlling anything. You are in your heart space, connected to your heart, living through your heart, and you're going to be grateful for the small things you have achieved. You will be grateful for the things that are yet to come, but you haven't gotten it yet. You're thankful for that. You're going to be in that energy. I feel like it's like a heart-based approach that you're in. You're in tune with your heart in the present moment, not worried about anything, just in the flow. That's what I'm getting. Your energy is very good this month. So let's see. Group number 3. Divine alignment. That's the word. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. You're going to vibrate very high. Wow, look, we have the lotus. And that is the confirmation I needed. The lotus. The lotus grows in murky waters, right? But it blossoms. So your external doesn't matter to you anymore. You are connected to your heart. What feels right, you're doing it and you're blossoming. In your career area, you're going to blossom. With this sewing machine, I see there is a blossoming happening in a creative area of your life. Maybe this is like a hobby that you do, you're blossoming in that. So something that you really love doing, in that area, you're blossoming here. Okay, look again, you're going with the flow. You're not going against the flow anymore. You're not forcing anything. You're not controlling anything. You're not worried about the results anymore. You're taking one step, and listening to your intuition and going by your daily activities. And you're thankful, like today I'm alive, I'm doing this, I'm happy to do this. Like your thought patterns are like that. The way you're talking to yourself is full of bliss, is full of happiness. The way you speak to yourself is full of respect, honor. Yeah, like again with the hippo also, this is not taking too much. For example, what I was trying to tell is, like, before, maybe saying all those affirmations was like a hard work for you guys. Like, sometimes when we are not, we are not taught to, to speak to us like that. Many times we are not, right? We criticize ourselves very easily. We doubt ourselves very easily, but we are not taught to speak to us like it's okay, like it will be fine. We are not being told, like we are not being programmed like that, isn't it? But you have been programming yourself in that way before. So before, it was tough for you guys to affirm all those things. It might felt fake also, but not anymore. Now it's not a hard work. You just come into that zone very quickly. Like whenever something doesn't work out, you're not going to beat yourself up. You're like, okay, this didn't work out. I learned this from this, and now I'm going to be kind to myself, and let's see what we can do next. Like, that is the approach you are having to life. That's why I was talking about like heart-based living, loving yourself, taking care of your well-being, being in flow, and that's why you're in divine alignment, and that's why the magic happens here. So in areas of your in any area of your life, something was too tough to get in that area of your life, you're going to see the flow here. Okay. So let's see what is the overall vibe for you guys, overall energy for group number 3 for the month of October. Wow, time. Yes, sometimes, look, we have this sea turtle again. You're going with the flow. You're trusting yourself. You know this is your calling. You're trusting your heart. Every morning you ask yourself, what I need to do today. You're doing it. That's all your purpose is. I feel like that. You're not focusing on time when you will achieve a certain goal. When you sometimes the time can really affect us. Like, by this time I want this. By this time I want that. You're not focused on that. What you're focused on? Yes, today is my day. Today is my time. I'm going to do what's best for me. So if I'm worried about my future, I'm not thinking about my future. I'm only thinking about the next minute, what I need to do. That's how you are going to be in October month. I feel like that you're going to be in your Zen mode. I feel like you will be very mindful. You're not overthinking. You're not thinking about your past, future. You're in flow. I feel like that. And that's how you're going to get whatever you want, because that's the energy we need to be in. That's the most high vibe energy. And I see you in that. Yeah. Your time is very valuable, right? Sometimes we human beings are so caught up in time, but I feel like you wake up every day and you're like, today is my time. Today is my day, right? And you work. And I even feel like divine timing is in your favor. That is also something I'm getting from this card. It's your time. This month is your month, okay? So let's see what else here for group number 3. So group number 3, let's see what's happening for you in the month of October. Oh, you got 2 cards. We have the Psyche and we have Siren of Surrender. Okay, I feel like you guys have cleared something. You have cleared something. You have ended something. Something has ended in your life completely. This past you has gone. This is the new you. The way you think about yourself is in a new way. So I feel like, I'm going to give you an example. Like, when we build a house, the house will be in construction for a very long time, right? And after the house is constructed, then we can clean that house and we can start living in it, right? For you guys also, you were under construction for a very long time, right? You were constructing, you were understanding so much about yourself, you were building yourself, and now for you guys, the construction part has been over. The construction is over. Now what? You have cleaned your house and now you're staying in there. Yes, that's the energy I'm picking up. So the old version of you, the old way of thinking, you have cleaned all that. You have cleaned all that. So this group, yes, you took your time, right? Again, it feels like that's why it's your time actually. You took your time to construct yourself. We can go with the analogy of the house. So for the house, we have to build that foundation. And if the foundation is strong, we can build anything, right? The house will be very strong. So like that only, for this group, in your career as well, something like you build your foundation very strong. You didn't see the results very fast here. I really feel like you constructed, you build your career one step, and now you are at a place, before you were not at this place. You were at a place where you were focused on time. Like, by this time, I have to complete the construction. I want to be here. Then things didn't happen your way, right? There was delays in the construction. Yeah, you thought that by this time you will get this thing, this goal, this milestone. It didn't happen. It didn't happen for you guys. Yeah. So as you were constructing, there were a lot of setbacks. But those setbacks taught you so much about yourself, taught you to surrender, taught you to understand when you need to take action, what you need to clean up. Yeah, again, where you need to decorate what, like everything, like the house, sometimes it takes time. We have to select the correct tile for the correct room. If it doesn't match, it's not beautiful. So you have to, you have to do that rework, reconstruction. Yeah, a lot was going on, but you were trying too hard before, but now you're at a phase of your life where you have completely surrendered to divine, to the timings of the divine. You are not focused on your timing anymore. You're giving it to divine's timing. Like when the correct thing happens, it will happen. Like that is what your energy is already. I'm seeing here. So here, that's what it is. You have completed one chapter of your life. You have learned so much. You have been constructing, and now in the month of October, you are cleaning everything, and now you are ready to stay in this new home because you surrendered, because you were not focused on time. As I mentioned, a person who started something. I'll give you this example. Started something. They felt like this is their calling, this is their life purpose. They started doing it, and they were so amazed by it. They built that strong foundation. Then they started constructing. It took a lot of time, a lot of delays. They were focused on time. They were focused on outcomes. Then they realized that the more they're focused on outcomes, the more delays are coming. So what they do, they took a step back. They just let go of that time thing. They gave it to divine completely. They trusted the divine timing, and then they start working. Whenever they had to surrender. They surrendered. And now, as you're in this energy, you're seeing that things are moving forward. Wherever you want to see that growth, that you will be seeing that. Goal completed, you're getting to that milestone here. So yeah, I hope this made sense here. Okay, so let's see what else here for group number 3 for the month of October. For the month of October, we have the consciousness. This is what I was mentioning. You're very conscious where when you need to surrender. You're conscious when you're overthinking. You're conscious when you're focused on your past. You take yourself back from that. So you are in the present moment, connected with your heart, doing what's best for you. So that's why you're seeing that growth. That's why you're going to reach a milestone. I really feel like in an area of your life that really you were trying too hard. This area of your life, you were trying too hard. Things were not working. Then you took a step back. You released that fear. You gave everything to divine. You trusted divine timing, and in that area of your life, you're going to see major breakthrough. That's what it is. So let's see. What else for group number 3? We have Belladonna and Willow. Oh wow, you have released a lot of things. You have balanced your masculine and feminine energy. I really feel like that. That's what is happening. When I saw this Belladonna, I was reminded of the Queen of Pentacles energy. And Queen of Pentacles energy, she is very balanced. Her professional and private life is very balanced. She is not someone who holds on to her pentacle. If you look at the image in the Rider-Waite tarot, the Queen of Pentacles is not holding her pentacle too tightly. She is holding it too loosely because she is not afraid that it will go away. So she doesn't feel like she had to hold on. So that's why the element of surrender is coming. She is surrendering to divine timing. She knows when she surrendered to divine, things work out for her. And that's how she balances her life. And I see that the things that you were afraid of letting go, you have let go of it already. The beliefs, whatever it is, you have let go of it. You have done the cleaning. Now it's your time to stay in the house. It's time to get that milestone finally. You're in flow. You're going one step. Now you're reaching your milestone. Things are going to balance in your life so beautifully. So you don't have to worry about anything. So that is giving you a lot of peace, happiness as well. Okay, so let's see what else here from your angels. What is the message for group number 3? Wow, we have unicorn, reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty, determination. Again, it feels like you were someone who were working on themselves, right? Again, with this reality check, I'm seeing you when you were constructing, when you were having those delays, you were like, why there is delays? I'm doing my best. I'm learning everything. I'm pouring my all energy to this thing, but why it's not growing? And then you're seeing yourself, right? Oh my God, I have been focused on the outcomes. I have been focused on the time. And I'm not trusting divine that much, right? And then you took a step back, you started trusting divine, you gave all that like you released everything and you trusted divine's timing, that's when things are going to move forward. And the unicorn is also a magical creature, isn't it? So once you let go of that control, once you surrender, things are moving magically for you guys. Yes, okay, so let's see what else the tarot has to add for you guys for the month of October. And again, things are moving forward for you guys. If there was any delay, stuckness, it's not going to be there. Things are beautifully moving forward for you guys. No more delays, nothing. Because you are not giving your energy to fear anymore. You're surrendering. You're very conscious of your thoughts. That's why you're trusting your heart and taking one step, and that's why things are going to be in flow for you guys. So let's see what else here. Oh my God, that's a lot. Yes, with the Four of Pentacles energy. Four of Pentacles energy tend to hold things too tightly here, and you got that reality check. You're holding things too tightly. You're not letting it loose, and you became aware of it. And as you let go of it, things started moving forward in your life. Yeah, that's what is happening. So let's see what else here for group number 3. What else for group number 3 for the month of October? We have Five of Earth. Again, the fear, the Five of Fire is like the chaos, the conflict that we feel. Oh, this is not happening at my timing. This is not working. And sometimes that can lead to frustration, impatience, and you surrendered that. You became very conscious of your own energy, where you're holding too tightly, where you're controlling too much, where you're not letting loose. And that's when the magic started happening. Yes, you are going to see the flow. You are going to see the magic in an area of your life where you have been holding on too tightly, because I'm seeing already you have let go of it. And like the sea turtle, you are moving forward here. Progress. Yes. So let's see one more card from the tarot cards. One more card for group number 3. Okay, wow, like what a best card to get, like the Six of Fire, the victory that you have been aiming for, the milestone that you wanted to reach, you're reaching it. Yes, again, Six of Fire, this victory is hard earned. It's not something that easily came to you. This is something that you worked towards it. You fought for it. And finally, this thing is yours. You had to let go of that impatience, right? You had to cultivate that resilience. You had to persist when things were not moving forward. You had to keep constructing even when there were delays. You had to do that. You had to do all the cleaning, everything, right? It was a lot of work, but you stayed true to it. You surrendered. You trusted. You had that faith. Now you're going to win. You're getting that success. You're getting that victory here. So let's see what else is for group number 3 for the month of October. The archetype card. We have the Slave. Oh, again, this is about surrendering to divine. I really feel like that with that Slave here coming. Surrendering, look, we have surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. I didn't read that. So, when I saw that card, that's what I feel like. Sometimes we have to trust the divine timing. You didn't trust it before. Now you're in this energy where you're trusting it. Like you're going with the flow because you're trusting divine's timing. And that's where your time is now. You're not slave to your own impatience anymore. You're not. You're not slave to your own worries. You're mastering that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let's see. The complete trust that you're showing is going to be off. There's victory here. Definitely. So let's see the final message from my lovely group number 3. Final message for group number 3 for the month of October. Okay. You have the Observer. Yes, again, this is you. You are already very conscious. The consciousness, look at the card here, consciousness and the Observer. It makes sense, isn't it? You're observing your own thoughts, your own patterns, what is not aligning with your own, with your own results. You want certain thing and you're thinking something else. You're not focused. Yeah, sometimes we think so much about are the results, about the timing, we are focused on the timing, that it gives us a lot of stress, anxiety, and that's how a manifestation take more time. But now you're very observant, very conscious, like this, the way this is, it's not good, this way of thinking is not good, I need to surrender, and you surrender, and that's why you're seeing the magic happening, that's why you're seeing the victory here. So that's all I have for group number 3. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. 4, this is the image you have been drawn to. If you have chosen using your zodiac signs, then it's Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So let's see what is happening for you guys in the month of October. So let's see what is happening for you guys in the month of October. Maybe you're seeing a lot of keys. Maybe keys is your sign, and again, keys. If you're getting a key, like you're getting to the next step, you're getting the next puzzle piece. So maybe your puzzle piece is not yet completed, but you've got the next puzzle piece that will lead to the completion of certain things in your life. So again, this can be about your healing journey, where you're finding the next thing so you can heal and move forward in your healing journey. Or it can be something about yourself that you will be knowing that will help you to reach the destination where you want to go, or complete something that you were trying to complete. Okay, so the next clue is going to be given to you guys in the month of October here. So let's see what else here. And balancing spirituality and practicality should be of importance. Yes, you need to focus on your spiritual side, but at the same time, don't forget your practical side. Like that only, if you are too much into practicality, don't forget your spiritual side. Have a balance. That's very important. So let's see. Group number 4. Yeah, this can be like some of you might be focused too much into materialistic stuff, forgetting our spiritual side, or other people will be too much into spirituality, forgetting your needs and all, right? So that balance is very much required. And I was talking about keys, and you're getting 2 keys. One is this owl key, and this is called Triskelion, something like that. So it's like the alignment of body, mind, and soul. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, it feels like you are getting the next puzzle piece. Really, I feel like that. So as you're honoring your feelings, as you're taking care of yourself, as you are moving forward, right, balancing everything in your life, you will be getting the next piece that will lead to that financial growth that you want. Maybe for some of you, this puzzle piece is to this puzzle piece that you're getting, it will lead to your financial success. It can be anything, right? Again, we have the money as well, or it can be the happiness that you want, or it can be the courage that you want to build in your life. It can be the confidence that you want to build in your life. So whatever it is, so I what I'm getting is like a person who is trying to like when we have a puzzle, there will be a lot of pieces, and when we join it, that's when the puzzle completes, right? So you have done half of the work, half of the puzzles you have got, but more is to come. So this month you're getting that key that will lead you to that financial success, that will lead to you that happiness that you have been wanting, or that peace that you have been wanting. The next step is going to be shown to you guys in the next in the next few days in the month of October. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see more, okay, for you guys, as we as we take on our cards. Let's see what else to expect for group number 4. Group number 4, again, I'm getting this analogy of treasure hunting. So one clue after one clue after one clue. You are almost there, but you haven't reached the destination yet. So the next clue has been given, but yet you haven't gotten the treasure. That's the energy I'm picking up here. So you're not where you started, but you're not at the finish line as well. You're getting there. Okay, so that's something I'm getting. So let's see what else is for group number 4. Group number 4. Group number 4, what is the overall vibe for them in the month of October? For some of you, you're waiting for this year to just be finished. Something like that is also coming here. You're just waiting for this year to get just finished, or something like that. So let's see. You're waiting for next year to make new plans, something like that. For some of you, I feel like I'm getting that energy. So little bit of frustration I'm seeing because things have been a little challenging, but don't worry, you're getting to the next piece. You're getting the next piece. So just go with the flow. Don't go against the flow. That's why you have to balance spirituality and practicality. Maybe, you know, I really feel like sometimes when you're in this hermit energy, you don't go out, you don't do anything outside. But if you are into that partying mode, you just don't focus on spirituality. So that's something we don't need here. We need to have that balance here. So maybe you are like, if I'm doing, I'm going to give my everything to that thing. If I'm not doing, I'm not doing anything. Like that shouldn't be the mindset, that all or nothing mindset. I really feel like it's what you need to shift, and you need to come into this balance mindset here. Okay, balancing things is important. So let's see. So wow, look, overall vibe, you're protected, you're safe, everything is okay. Yes, things might not look okay sometimes, but everything is safe. Archangel Michael is protecting you, your angels, archangel, whoever you believe in, they're protecting you, universe is protecting you. They are showing you the keys, they're helping you with the next steps, okay? So recognize them and take action. Don't feel frustrated and get rid of that all or nothing mindset. Be consistent with your efforts. Be balanced. Balance is very important here. Balance is the key here for you guys. Yeah, yeah, sometimes we become too spiritual, and sometimes we are into that logical side as well. So that balance is very much important. I'm repeating that again, but that's what is coming up. Okay, so let's see what else here for you guys. Group number 4. What is the message? What's happening? But you're protected, you're safe. Even though, as I mentioned, you have not reached your destination, you're going good, you're protected. So trust. This month is all about trusting, okay? Balancing things. Being consistent with yourself. So let's see what else is for group number 4. Oh, you got 2 cards. So let's see it. We have the devouring mother and discipline of ritual. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this looks like the Medusa with the, with the head full of snakes, and then we have the discipline. Oh, again, all or nothing. Maybe you got this mindset from your mother or something like that. Maybe you have seen your mother, either she is very strict or either she is not at all strict. Like there is no balance. Either she is too caring, either she is not at all in the picture. Like that kind of, maybe you have seen that kind of person in your life. Either they are, yeah, again, a person who is on and off, who has that push and pull, right? That kind of energy where one time you feel like they're very loving, very kind, then another time you will feel like they don't care. And it made you feel confused as a kid. So maybe right now you also have problems with your discipline, with your rituals, right? Maybe you try to focus on one thing, then you have that push and pull with that thing. Or maybe in your relationship, you're seeing that you're not able to commit. That kind of energy comes up where you cannot commit yourself fully. Yeah, if I'm not getting anything, I'm just running away. So if in a relationship, you have a little bit expectations, we all have, but sometimes if those expectations are not meeting, instead of trying, instead of being consistent with the relationship, you complete like, this is not happening, I'm leaving. Like that kind of mindset is not working at all here. And in order to get rid of that mindset, only I feel like you're getting the next puzzle piece, so you can work on that kind of energy here. So I feel like maybe you have dealt with a narcissistic mother figure, narcissistic person in your life who was like that. Some days full of love, some days full of hate, and you didn't know as a child who this person really is. When they wanted you to do something, they're very lovely. When you didn't do something, then they're not kind, right? The love was very conditional here, I'm getting here. So now maybe, so for some of you, there is this energy where if something doesn't go your way, you just kind of like let it go. You give up very quickly because you feel like, it's not working. Because as this person never showed up for you, you also sometimes never show up for your goals, for yourself sometimes. The discipline that you have for some days, if it's something like a small inconvenience, you leave it. Yeah, again, that kind of the push and pull energy is there. Sometimes you're into it, sometimes you're not, right? Sometimes you feel like you love this thing, then you're like, no, I don't like it. And you pull yourself away from something because this person might be like that. So they had a lot of influence, and I feel like you will be understanding how much it influenced your own life, their actions, how much influenced in your own decision making. And as you're freeing yourself from it, as you're getting the next step, next key, right, you will be freeing yourself from this energy. And as you free yourself, a lot of uncomfortable feelings are going to come up, right? Don't worry, because you will be safe, you will be protected. Be aware of those feelings so you can release it, and you can get rid of that all or nothing mindset. Maybe someone in your life was like that. They will provide, otherwise they will not provide, right? Again, a person whose mom is happy, so if she's happy, then she's going to provide to her children. But if anything goes wrong in her life, she is not there for her children. Like that kind of energy I'm getting. Yeah, yeah. If their children are listening to them, then she's okay. If a slight disagreement happens, then she's not for them. Then she's like some other person that you don't even know who this person is, like that. Yeah, again, and it really affected you. I'm getting that kind of person. So I feel like maybe you had a narcissistic mother figure or narcissistic someone, right, who did that for their convenience. Like they might have used you for their own right, for their own convenience, something like that. And it really affected you in your life with your decisions. And sometimes you might have felt like that, like what if this is not going to work? Maybe you did best. Sometimes we try to please, if it's our parents and all, we try to please them. Even if we try, we never succeed. And maybe that can also be the thing with your goals. Like, oh, I tried to do that. That inner child might come up and say, even without you recognizing, you might be like, I tried, it is not working, I'm stopping. You don't give it time to build something. So again, if it's your money, maybe you see that you try to learn more about law of attraction, or you try to do law of assumption, but for some time you're okay. And if something doesn't work out, you're like, oh, it is not working out. You give up very quickly. You're not disciplined enough, because you might in the past might have tried really hard and it didn't work out. So that inner child in you might have felt like that nothing works out. Even if I'm disciplined, even if I'm giving my best, nothing will work out. So it's just a waste of time. So let me just sabotage myself, right? Yeah, that kind of energy is there. So this is the time to break free from that. You're getting the keys. You're understanding why you're not getting the different outcome in relationships. You will be understanding that kind of things with these keys in this month. So this is a big month for you guys. A lot of realization. That's the key that you're getting. It's like an enlightenment. Like, why I make so much money, but at the end of the day, I don't have money. Maybe something to do with your past, something, right? Maybe, yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're understanding that how you never take care of money, or how you think about money never take care of. No, that's not what I'm mentioning. Like maybe you spend a lot, or maybe you give it to other people without thinking. Like there is something that has been stopping you from building a life that you desire, right? And in this month you're going to get that keys here. Okay. So let's see what else here. Group number 4. Group number 4, what is the energy vibe? The month of October. Look, faith. Again, faith, frustration. Again, it feels like, I will be committed to this thing. I have faith that I will make my dreams come true. I will get to all my goals. And you have faith for some time, and then something doesn't go your way. Your faith is all gone. Nothing. You're just back at square one, right? Yeah, again, it can be a new technique or new things that you're starting. For example, a person who is trying to lose weight, yeah, and then they are very committed and they are like starting to do that, right? They have faith that they will lose weight, and then they go for like half a month, and then they check the weighing machine, they check their weight and nothing changed. Then they lose all that habit, they go back to square one, same habits, because they don't have faith, right? This self-sabotage. And in this month, you will see that very, very clearly, how you have been self-sabotaging, why you have been doing it as well. So now what is the time? Is to break free from the habit of being that person you were, and becoming a different person who has faith and who trust in themselves, or who trust in themselves, and can, can complete the task, complete the goal. Yeah, just don't stop in middle and sabotage. There's something like that is there. So again, I was getting that puzzle piece only in the middle only. You are the reason why this puzzle piece is not completing is because you feel like it will not complete. I'll not find the puzzle pieces, so it's going to be incomplete. That faith, you don't have that faith. That's what I'm getting here. So that, that frustration will come out. Maybe you had a mother who was always frustrated, didn't have that patience, so you don't have patience with yourself. Sometimes it really affects us. Okay, the childhood programming, it's really affects you, and I feel like you will be deep diving and understanding how these things have affected you. Now what you need to do is to, rather than blame that this is what my childhood, that's why I'm like that, rather than blaming, you're taking responsibility of it. Yes, it happened, now I need to come out of it. You need to, I need to let go of that and not sabotage myself anymore, not betray myself anymore. This can be betrayal from a important family member that you had to go through. So that's why you don't have faith, you don't have trust, right? So yeah, it's like your goals, your big goals are not coming into fruition is because of this thing. So that's why I was talking about you getting a puzzle piece so you can complete something in your life that you want to complete, right? Okay, I hope this is making sense. Anyways, group number 4, let's see what else is for you guys for the month of October. Okay, so you have Willow. Yeah, again, Willow, it looks like a teardrops, right? Releasing something that doesn't serve you, letting go of certain ideas about you that doesn't serve you, right? Letting go of that hurt, that wound that you didn't even know it existed. Now you're understanding that there is a wound and I can heal it, right? You're becoming aware. Awareness is key. So I feel like that is what is happening here. So let's see what else is the message here from your angels for the month of October. So what your angels want you to know in the month of October. Here, group number 4. Okay, you got 2 cards. We have Zodiac with purple. Destiny, pride, conscious, forgiveness, and then we have peace. Should I cover this? I'm not so sure, but let me just cover it here. Okay. So we have the peace. Yeah, we have connected, journey, balance, clearing. Again, balancing your energies, right? Balancing your chakra. So maybe doing this chakra cleansing meditation will be very, very helpful for you guys. So you can align with your destiny. You don't have to live a life that you're living. You can align with your destiny. So yes, the next key that you're getting will take you to the destiny where you can have the power to live a life that you love. Because till now, maybe you were living a life based on faith. Like you thought that this is my faith. I don't have any control. But no, that's not the case. Now you're getting that alignment, that key. So you can get out of that thing. You can heal that thing and move forward and align with something that will make you happy here. So that's what the message is. So I would recommend you to do this meditation, chakra clearing meditation. That will be very beneficial for you guys. Okay. So let's see what else here for the month of October for group number 4. We have 1 card. I want 2 more cards tonight. Thank you. Okay, it's on the floor. I'll take it for you guys. Okay, 1 more card. Okay, you got it. So the first card out is 4 of fire. Yes, 4 of wands. Again, work with your chakras, guys. Again, you might have not felt stable in your life. You might not have felt that stability within yourself. Even if you are having a home, right? Sometimes you didn't feel safe within yourself. And now this is the time. You didn't trust yourself. That's why you didn't devote to yourself. Because you felt like you're not worth devoting, right? Again, with the self-care card, with this Ace of Water, it's like self-care. You didn't devote to self-care. You were not able to do it. Maybe you tried it, but you were not able to give yourself that love, because in the past, when you were young, no one committed to you. No one loved you like that. So you thought that you were not worth loving. But that's what is changing. You're understanding that you're worth loving. Yes, that person didn't love themselves, so that's why they were not able to show up for yourself, for you, right? I'm just messing my words. This is a little bit difficult of a reading. I don't know, it's really heavy energies, I would say here. Group number 4, where you didn't feel safe, you might have felt betrayed by people you loved, you didn't have that faith. That's why you lost trust and faith in yourself. You didn't show up for yourself because no one showed up for you. Because when a child get hurts, even if that person is doing something because it's their fault, the children take it on them and they feel like they are at fault. So, for example, many times children, if their parents get divorced, many times children will think that they are the problem when they are not the problem, right? They take upon them, and then they have problems in their life. And I really feel like something is there here where you're not able to commit to yourself, commit to self love, right? Commit to your goals. There is something because you don't feel safe in yourself. And here, this is the month you can free yourself from that thing. That's what I'm feeling like. This is the month where you can realize, yeah, you are getting that kind of illumination or enlightenment, something like that, where you understand that it was their fault, it was not my fault, and hence I don't have to do what they did to me, right? I don't have to do that to myself. So some sort of deep awareness. Yeah, maybe you already know it, right? This thing that I'm saying, you know it, but not on this deeper level. That's why you're not able to break free from it. So here, what is happening is like that kind of deep insight you're getting, that is going to change your life, because you will have that understanding that you didn't have before. So this is, I would say, this is like a huge month for you. This is a transformative month for you, because with this knight of air you will be like, yes, this is the area of my life why I'm struggling, and I'm getting the understanding why I'm struggling. I'm getting that deep awareness, deep understanding, and now I can really I'm getting that puzzle piece, as I mentioned, and I can move forward now. I don't have to stay there. It's not my fault. I'm worth loving. Like that's the energy, that deep insight. So that's why there will be the peace also. So please do that chakra cleansing meditation. I really recommend that. So, anyways, let's move on. I know this reading whole was not that, like, it was a little bit up and down, and I feel like your energy is also like that. It's really, I would say, it's like, it's a little mysterious as well. It's a little tough, I would say that. So let's see the archetype for you guys, group number 4. So group number 4. Yeah, wow, we have the knight again, the knight. Oh, and beggar, look, you have to beg. So again, the knight means the knight goes to war to fight for the king, right? And no matter how hard they fight, they feel like a beggar at the end. Like they don't get anything out of it. Only they get is chaos. Like that is the energy I'm getting. You're understanding why you. Yeah, again, that's all making sense, isn't it? Yeah, the hero, where they listen to their king and do anything that king tells them to do. And if anything bad happens, if anything wrong goes, all the blame goes to the knight. And at the end, they feel like a beggar, like where they're just begging for love, begging for begging to be seen, and yet they are not, right? And so again, yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Something like that happened where you are like acting, you're taking care of everyone else, but at the same time you have to beg for love. So you feel like, because the reason why this is happening is in your relationship is because maybe when you were a young child, you had to beg for time from your parents or something like that, right? So no matter how hard you tried to please your parents, they were not pleased. So that's why you kind of sabotaged yourself. And now this key is coming where you're getting that awareness and you're going to break free from it, so you can move forward in your life here. Oh, this is deep. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is going to be a very transformative month here. I really feel like that, and because of it, you can break free from that cycle as well. So let's see the final message here for group number 4. Group number 4, final message. This has been a tough reading for me, guys. Okay, so let's see final message here. Reading your energy has been a little tough. Okay, so let's see final message here. Okay, so we have the student. Oh, learning more about yourself. That's why the student. Again, the keys, right? It's making sense. You're becoming the student where you're knowing why you do certain things, why you leave something in middle, why you always want to be that knight to other people, why you feel, why you're understanding why you have to beg for love when you don't have, because you have not been giving that love to yourself, even though it might have, like maybe you have gone to therapy and you might have got a little bit of advice and you have that understanding, but that deep awareness is going to click. This deep awareness is going to change your life. Really, that's what I'm getting here. Then we have one more card for you guys, and radiant abundance. Like again, understanding who you are, why certain things, why you do certain things that you do, right? Why you cannot commit, why you have that all or nothing mindset, why you feel like to have to beg for love, right? All those understanding you're getting, and now you can break free from that. So again, it's like breaking free from a pattern. You're breaking free from that as you're getting that illumination, that key, and as you move forward, one by one more puzzle pieces are going to come. As I mentioned, your puzzle piece is not complete. It's only halfway there. You're only halfway there. Your puzzle piece is only half done. You're getting next puzzle piece, but this puzzle piece that you're getting is the main thing that is going to bring like it will be a game changer for you guys, where you are going to find different puzzles very quickly. It's not going to be stuck anymore. You will be learning so much about yourself. This is going to be a very transformative month here. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.